Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is reality with DVD. How you doing? So much has been going on this week, so I decided to, beef things up. Started not to even do a Real Housewives of Potomac recap because it was a wiggity whack. A wiggity whack. But let's get right on into it. They at the table. They're missing their children. Everybody talks about how they miss their kids. And it is a holiday. And Wendy Osefo says she hates that she hasn't been with her children. She's always been with her children during the holidays. Stacey gets really emotional. Oh, this is my first holiday without Arabella. And she gets emotional. They're at work, y'all. Let's keep it real. Let's say what it is and what it ain't. And the twins, they are Giselle's twins. They are doing summer camp. They are camp counselors. And Mia apologizes one more time. Giselle accepts the apology. See what's going on with Giselle this season. Y'all think she's being soft, but Giselle is still a Trish. Put a B in front of it. But the problem is she don't have Robin to back her up. So she don't have any alliances on the show this season. So that's why she has to, eat crow and kiss up to Mia, even though Mia said the most horrible things about her children. And now she's looking like she's a damn hypocrite. Which she's always has looked like that. But we've been trying to tell y'all about this green-eyed demon. So we're all sick of the whole did they, will they, won't they, have they, and then they talk about how many threesomes that Jacqueline and Mia have had together, and then they get confused. But you know what, I'm just gonna say this, we the people, shout out to Candace, we are tired. No one cares. Move around. So they talk about the scar, and you can really see the scar now. I get what she's saying, and basically she's like, they find out that Deborah is suing as well for $71 million, an outrageous amount of money. None of these women on this show have $71 million. I'm not even sure if any of them have any low. I would say maybe Ashley by proxy of Michael. I know that Kiana is a millionaire. And I believe that Wendy may be like low single digit millionaire. And then I believe Karen is a multimillionaire. However, none of them have that like that. I don't think. Because I kind of, seen I did net worth, and I know that is not always accurate, but it's usually around in the right range. And Michael Darby, with all his shady dealings, is worth about between 80 and 85. That's what they said. So, and then Karen, when I saw her net worth, she was like worth 12. So no one at that table has that type. I don't know what Kiana's net worth is. I saw Giselle's, and it said she was worth 800,000. And I'm pretty sure she's in the single digit millions, because they get about $1 million per season out by now. She's an OG. So to round it all off, that's an outrageous sum of money. She's saying that her silver case may get thrown out, but she knows for sure that case with the state is gonna stick, and that's the one she wants. I believe she should have probation. I believe Karen should get some time. So there you go on there. Move right along. So Ashley calls Josh, and they're speaking about, because she's basking in the glow of getting some young pink. So there's that. And so she's like, we bonded over our jokes, corny. Boo. Move right along. When I tell you that a promising season has turned to booty, When I tell you, it was so hard for me to pull something out because of the simple fact that I think the season started to become ruined for me, because I think they're having fun this season, but it ruined itself because for me seeing Karen on here fake as fuck, lying, deflecting, and everything else is just making me, turned off because I know the truth now. We saw her ass, okay? That part. So they get on the bus and they get ready to go to the catamaran. A real catamaran. A real boat. Not that paddle thing that Ashley took them on. Ashley does not plan trips well. Then you have that factor on this show. Chicken shit bingo. I need to remind you of that. Paddle boat with lounge sandwiches. Okay? So, this trip has been of the upper echelon of trips for them. Let's give Wendy her props. It's nice to see them on a more luxury type trip. I'm not going to call them Potomac because every last one of them have more money than I do. So I'm not the type that really just likes to see luxury on these shows. I like to see stuff like this, mid-luxury, fun, entertainment. Sometimes I watch Beverly Hills and I'm like, okay, and they're on the best of the best. They get all the best of the best, top tier. Well, their seasons have been good since Garcelle came on there. But I used to watch OC and Beverly Hills before Potomac came out, and they were just getting the best of the best, but just giving average entertainment. So what's the trade-off? Even though Potomac's not giving, Beverly Hills is doing better than they are this season, but in the past, when Candace was there, I think we kind of looked over the lack of luxury because Candace was there. Ooh, bravo, you dropped the ball and that treasure go. I'm just saying. So this is what I mean. Karen's on the boat's low energy, not giving anything. Yes, she give a good shade read in the confessional, but hey, again, she's got to be at this point stewing in her juices, knowing eventually that this damn truth is gonna come out about her. Well, I feel like I don't really want to participate. I'm hot. I'm just gonna keep to myself over here. It is really depressing sitting here looking at this bad bee, aka Karen, under the thumb of that mud duck ass Craig, whatever his name is. I've always got those names mixed up for some reason. Craig. I think it's Craig. Anyway, you ain't gotta lie, Craig. That's how I'm gonna remember it's Craig. And just seeing her almost growl for this rock creature. He looks like that thing I said it. He looks like the thing. Well, looks don't matter. Maybe he's real good to it. Nope. He's an asshole. So, there's that. Same thing with damn, I almost mentioned I'm going to go ahead and see it. Same thing with Letitia Scott. Desperate for that man with the missing top row of teeth. But Melanie has predicted that she'll leave him eventually. But this girl is desperate to marry that rock thing. So, this part right here, I really don't even want to discuss no more. But they bring up Mia being a voyeur and Jacqueline and her watching each other. You know what I really think that this is going to do? This is not going to endear Jacqueline to the audience. They have in the past gotten rid of friends of this show really quickly. Nobody has made it to Marlo status. Jacqueline has been the longest running friend of the show. She can go. Okay. She's done her time. I've had enough of her and the Mia and the sescapades to keep us from talking about anything damn real. We don't know if they did, if they didn't. Nobody cares. Okay? We don't want to know that much into your bedroom activity. It's getting nauseating. Stacy can stay, but we need to get rid of TJ. We need to get rid of this bullshit ass story about him trying to be with her. That lady, allegedly, the word on the street, is still with her husband. Anyway, so they started playing these games about, whose body they wish they had. And I but one good body on there. She said, I believe that I'm perfect. Just the way I am. Now you built like Wendy Will. And the only body on there that's just like slamming, we'll go with Wendy and Kiana. And Giselle looks good for her age. And Karen, she's had so many enhancements, which, we know Wendy had a BBL. And Kiana works in the beauty industry, so I'm sure she knows how to get nips and tucks without having to go under the knife. So, and Mia her skin is bad, so that messed up the whole body for me. I said what the fuck I said. She can have every curve and be shaped up like Betty Boop, but then you get to the top of that face with all those holes in it. No, ma'am. So now we get to this awkward crush with Ashley and Jacqueline. Y'all, when I tell you this scene was cringe, it didn't have anything to do with the lesbian kiss. It's just, to me, showed two desperate bitches trying to stay on the show by any means necessary, even if they had to touch each other's puss lips in order to, make a scene. Whack as fuck. And then you have Jacqueline, who's boring. Unless we want to know about her pregnancy next season. She's going to have to bring something else. I don't care. They can bring a scholar back. And I tell you, they notorious for getting rid of friends of the show. The best friend of this show ever, even replacing Shasha, is a scholar. The rest. And then they finally did the, bump up thing, which they never do. So we got Kiana. And then y'all just cut Jazz out. Did she even go on the trip, or would they edit the scenes where she was there? And where is Jazz? Started out strong, then melted into the sunset like a Tyler Perry character. So they get to the table and they talk about. See, Jacqueline really does not want to tell about this kiss unless she's just feigning that she doesn't want to tell about the kiss. So they talk about the kiss, and then Mia pretends to be jealous because Ashley in her forehead says, I really want to see what the hype is about. So the forehead talks more than her mouth. Have y'all noticed that? I'm just saying. So Mia does get jealous, acting in a bad way. Bad acting, like she's just really. So then, really jealous. And then they talk about why she's jealous, right? Talk about how they were best friends, but then they're not best friends. They're, they crossed the line in the loverhood or whatever the case may be. When I tell you, me and my best friend have been friends over 40 years, I haven't seen no parts of her pussy. Okay? Shout out to School Days. My favorite movie of all times. And Confession of Karen. I shouldn't. No. I know she didn't. I just knew she didn't. I should go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, get a shot. You don't know where those lips have been. Now that was funny. Now they must do the fireworks just for them, because I'm pretty sure that they don't celebrate their independence in a minute they're in Panama. So I'm pretty sure they don't celebrate their independence on the same day America, and plus they don't have independence anyway. I don't know how we celebrate independence because we only became independent of Europe, but we are still dependent because this is not our country. So if anybody should be celebrating independence, it would be our Native Americans, which they are still under British rule technically. Just saying. Technically. Because they have colonized this country. Period. And generally speaking, their customs have taken over the Native American customs. I told you about that time when this guy told me, listen to those Hispanics speaking Spanish. They ought to speak English, right? And I said, first of all, Spanish is a colonizer language in America as well. You didn't know? Same type of people. Oh, they just a little browner than the ones that came over to this America. Spanish is a conquistador language. Y'all the same people, but they don't even be knowing it. You just can't stand for anybody to speak any other language other than English. But when it's time to unite, Europe's strong. We're the best colonizers ever. We're gonna take over people's countries and call them our own and keep other people out of them. That's the way to go. And then the native people that were here, we're gonna alienate them and put them on reservations. We're good at what we do. Now, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, since that's United States of an American holiday, I'm pretty sure they don't celebrate that. Oh, by the way, they might start because, according to President Trump, at least the Panama Canal should belong to who? Now, say it with me. United States. A gift that we gave them. You want to snatch it right back. Why? Because China goes through that. Ooh, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Nope. I can't make it up. And these are the customs and things that I'm talking about that are very American and very self-serving when we go to other countries. I'm just saying. So Wendy counts the trip as a success. You got Ashley and Wendy. Wendy and I keep saying her name. Because I'm looking at her. You have Jacqueline and Ashley swap and spin. You have Giselle and Stacy sharing toothpaste. Nobody really technically got into it. That's true. It wasn't major, but that one little hiccup with Giselle. They have turned this trip into 6 damn episodes at least. More tea. Word on these DMV streets is that Mia was never in foster care. I think I said that when I first started doing recaps of this show. Remember, my channel is only a year old. We're shooting for 2,000 subscribers. Come on in, like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm just saying, I kind of had already heard that. And then I heard it again by Shay Renee online. She kind of reiterated, but I had been hearing that through the DMV streets because I got connections in DMV. Yeah, Diva D got connections. I try to tell y'all. When I say come on in, I'm giving you tea that I got, from some pretty good decent sources for me to be a small channel. Now remember, that is alleged. And being that I was a former social worker, but I'm not a social worker anyway, it's very easy to find out if Mia was ever in foster care. Because the records are not sealed at DHS when somebody is an old ass ancient person. All you have to do is go up to the courthouse and say, ooh, let's see. Let's look at those public records. Just like divorce workers. Same thing. So with Karen says, I'm over the humping stores. I'm just over it. I'm going home. I'm going home to my husband, Ray, the Negroid Bill Gates. I'm going home. Now, remember, Karen took the earliest flight, not probably because she had to go to some court hearing or something to meet with her attorney, who didn't get her out, by the way. She was convicted, y'all. And this is not alleged. I wanted to go to jail. January 29th, we're about to find out, dog. And she skipped the reunion. Remember, check out that video where I go into detail about that. So they do a recap for Karen before she leaves and tells her that Jamal is getting married. And Giselle's like, they don't know her. Plus, she can't hold a candle to me. Yeah, do you know you can't hold candles with each other because you look just alike? She's just a young, smoother neck version of you. I'm just saying. And so they go back over a recap with Stacy and her best friend. Why they best friends? Why? Because allegedly Stacy's still with her husband. And I believe that he is. I believe that he didn't want to be on the show, so they decided to get a gay best friend, allegedly, and bring him on the show to have Stacy have somebody that she was hanging out with, quote unquote, and somebody who was desperate to be on TV, aka TJ. Now, Giselle is surprised that Jamal calls her his friend. It doesn't matter if he called her his friend. They're getting married. So they're more than friends, because Jamal Bryant is not going to go with nobody without getting no cuckoo chew. Come on now. So Giselle goes on looks again, I guess, because she's like, the lady ain't in her league. But, she has a master's and doctorate, so that's already past your league if you're going by education. So, and she's marrying her ex-husband. And this one may stick with him throughout his order. I don't know. Hell, I wouldn't, but she may. So, to keep Garner in peace, Wendy makes Jacqueline call Pee-Pee. And she lets Pee-Pee know that she kissed Ashley. And she also kissed Mia. So she's just been a kissing fool on this trip. Just kissing women. You think that motherfucker care? He probably got an erection just thinking about it. So Wendy tries to stir the pot, which she's not good at. And she asked Mia, she was like, Mia, I heard you say you going to Atlanta, you're not going home. Well, y'all keep forgetting that I have a little child in Atlanta. I'm going to see my baby Josiah. Nope, Josiah. Nope. Take that back. Josiah is the one with ink / gore. Which this story is not lingering out there now that she says she and Murder Inc. have broken up. Have y'all noticed that? They have backed off the DNA story, unless we're about to find this out at the real. My kids are good. They are jumping in pools and they're horseback riding. They're good. So I'm going to be with Murder Inc. I'm going to lay up under that little short man. His short self. I'm going to lay up on the short man. So, hey, Arnold steps in and say, hey, this is not our decision. This is not what we would do. But girl, this is your life. Live your life. I know that's right. Let her live her life. Nobody cares about Mia and her line-ass situation. She probably went home. Gordon probably was the one that was waiting on her in Atlanta the whole time. Probably wasn't even going to see. And he probably took Juju and Jeremiah with him. So, I thought this was in my imagination. So, did Dr. Wendy toast with a raspberry that was really a strawberry? And she called it a strawberry. A raspberry instead of a strawberry. Not the doctor. They don't know a raspberry from a strawberry. It's neither here nor there. Wow. Anyway, I just noticed minor things like that, especially with the upper echelon of educated people. And so, Stacy and Giselle talk about how Giselle's gonna really miss me. I kind of got to know you a little bit better. So now it's time for us to keep pictures on the bed. They make a toast, and this episode ends there with that strawberry connected to the glass, not a raspberry. Okay. I know my fruits. Right there, I'm going to close. Come on in, come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring. As I do when I close, I'm going to chuck them up. Deuces.